share this one? Yeah, one for the try yeah, you can. So what we're probably gonna do with that one is leave it on the corporate for now. So when we do that,
Hello, West Hartford. We're back. Tuesday, October 3rd. Here we are at Cornerstone Pool, the shimmering waters of Cornerstone Pool. Today's swim meet is a matchup between Hall High School and Newington High School. We're just getting underway. This is the first event of 11, I believe. This one being the girls' 200-yard medley relay. Welcome to Cornerstone Pool. Welcome to WHCI's coverage of this event. My name is Chris Prentice, and we're here to catch the action. This is a relay, 200 yards. Each lane will see 4 swimmers. In lane 2, for Hall High School, we've got Fiona Power, Alyssa Puskars, Hannah Fink, and Jessica Verkerman. Lane 3, from Newington, Anna Bileska, Lauren Vuong, Katie Holmes, and Miranda Parker. Lane 4, Hall High School, Miriam Ewell, Gwen Bai, Claire Colmo, and Lexi Dominguez. Lane 5, Newington, Abby Anderson, Avery Atkinson, Thea DeWitt, and Sophia Napuli. Lane 6, back to Hall High School, Marley Bloom, Julie Levy, Yaren Kaya, and Liliana Kostichek. Again, this is the 200-yard relay. Each girl having to make their way down and back across the pool. I believe it's 25 yards end to end. So one lap down, 1 lap back, and then the next girl dives in, as we just saw there. As soon as they make it back and touch that wall, you see lane 2 and lane 3 about to, the swimmers are in. The swimmers are in. So once again, welcome. We bring you here at WHCI all of the high school sports. And it is swim season right now. Only 1 heat in this event, so we'll just see this set of relayers for the 200-yard medley relay. And just like that, our top 3 times have been clocked in. Lane 4 from Hall High School, Miriam Ewell, Gwen Bai, Claire Colmo, and Lexi Dominguez in first place. Second place, lane 2, also from Hall High, Fiona Power, Alyssa Puskars, Hannah Fink, and Jessica Verkerman. Third place, lane 5, Newington, Abby Anderson, Avery Atkinson, Thea DeWitt, and Sophia Napuli. And if you've been watching these swim events, these swim meets, you know these events are lightning quick. 11 events will go by like by the tick of a clock. Wham, bam, and it's done. If you blink, you miss it. We're already on now to event number 2. This one is not a relay. This will be the 200-yard freestyle. In lane 2, we've got Tenzin Thubten from Hall High School. Lane 3, Morgan Kreidel from Newington. Katie Chaletsky in lane 4, Hall High School. Lane 5, Megan Dunn, she's from Newington. And from Hall High School in lane 6, Mindy Zhao. The record for the 200-yard freestyle was set back in 2015 by Tara Tiernan. That's the Hall High School record, 1 minute, 51 seconds. Let's see if anybody can even challenge that. That's a quick 200 yards. To swim down and back, 4 times across the pool, down and back twice, 4 times across total. To do that in under 2 minutes is quite impressive. I'm looking at the clock now. We're already at about a minute. Let's see if anyone can challenge and even break that record. Hope you're watching, Tara. These girls, this is the freestyle, so free to use whatever swimming style you'd like. Obviously, all girls electing for the fastest. Nobody out here doing the backstroke. And I'm sure you can hear teammates cheering from the edges of the pool, making sure their teammates in the water know exactly how many laps to go. And clocking in before everyone in lane 6 is going to be Mindy Zhao, Hall High School. Second place, lane 4, Katie Chaletsky, also Hall High School. Let's see who grabs third. Lane 2, Tenzin Thubten. So Hall taking all 3 of the top spots there. Tara Tiernan, your record remains intact, despite the athleticism of the swimmers that we see on display today. Good job there from Mindy Zhao, ahead of the pack there. More than 10 seconds ahead of her second place competitor. She's in the water, but she was still flying. And like I said, these swim meets move along quite quickly. We're already on to event 3. This will be girls 200-yard IM. The record for this one set in 2022, just last year, by Megan Tiernan. And as I look across my one sheet here, I see a lot of Tiernans holding records. A lot of Tiernans here. Megan Tiernan set this record last year, 2 minutes and 2.47 seconds. Let's see if in lane 2, Hannah Fink from Hall High School, Katie Holmes from Newington, Ziggy Edney from Hall High School, Sophia Napuli from Newington, and Sophia Edelman from Hall High School. Let's see if any of them can challenge that time from Megan Tiernan there. 200 yards. 200-yard IM. In lane 2, Hannah Fink had a seed time here of 2 minutes and 39.31 seconds. Let's see if she can at least beat her seed time, as she's gunning for the Hall record, obviously. And swimming, very much a team sport. The girls on the edges of the pool shouting, "Go, go, go. Turn around, you got another lap. Get back out there." You know, when you're underwater, it might be hard to, you might lose track of how many laps you've done. You might think you're finished, but you actually have one more to go. It's nice to have that team aspect, you know, to help you stay focused, to help you keep your head in the game. Teammates and coaches, all shouting, all cheering, all jumping, all clapping. And there we are. Lane number 4 coming in first place, that being Ziggy Edney. Not going to take the record. Megan, you're okay. You're still safe. Second place, that'd be lane 6, Sophia Edelman. And in third place, lane 5, Sophia Napuli. So Ziggy Edney there and Sophia Edelman representing Hall High School. Doing quite well at that. And as these swimmers extract themselves from the pool, we get ready for our 4th event. And that's going to be the 50-yard freestyle. And that's going to be 2 heats for this event. This event, we're going to see 2 separate heats. In this first heat, we see in lane 2, Claire Nordquist from Hall High School. Lane 3, Anna Bilaska, Newington High School. Claire Colmo in lane 4 from Hall High School. Avery Atkinson from Newington High School. She's in lane 5. Lane 6, Fiona Power from Hall High School. Lauren Vuong is in lane 7. She's from Newington High. And Sophia Fiskwald, Hall High School, in lane 8. I'll just mention the record. I said there were a few Tiernans holding records. We're back to Tara. She holds the record here as well, set in 2016, 24.40 seconds. And her record is intact, as in first place we see Ziggy Edney, Claire Colmo in first place. Second place, lane 6, Fiona Power. And in third place, lane 8, Sophia Fiskwald. So Hall High School showing off here, doing quite well to take the top spots in most of these events so far, all 3 top spots. Hall swimmers gliding effortlessly across the pool to take those. Now as we get lined up for heat number 2, again, this is the 50-yard freestyle, a sprint through the water. In heat 2, we will see Liliana Kostyszek, Marley Bloom, Julie Levy, Yaren Kaya, Alyssa Puskars, Sarah Scobo, and Caitlin Coran, all from Hall High School. And our officials are just talking something over really quickly here as we get set up for our next heat. All right, the girls they've been given the official signal. They can extract themselves from the water as Heat 2 lines up to dive in. Again, this heat, all Hall High School girls. And there they go. Looking like lane 6 and lane 4 are duking it out. Just neck and neck with lane 5 right behind them. And those three kind of pull it, all staying pretty even with one another. Lanes 4 through 6. And let's see who'll take it. Lane 4, first place. Lane 5, second place. Lane 6, third place. That being Julie Levy, Yaren Kaya, and Alyssa Puskars. Tara, your record stands. And we are moving right along. That was event number 4, the 50-yard freestyle. Quite the sprint. Now I see our officials preparing the pool for the next event, which will be diving. We're going to see 4 divers in that event. And as they just adjust the lane width for lane 1 there, just to give people room to clear the diving board and enter the water uninterrupted, enter the water unobstructed. I believe they're going to take the pinions down as well, to just give everybody a nice, clear path to the water. You know, we want to give them the advantages that they need. We want to give them the room that they need to do their thing. Diving, judged on grace, on your ability to enter the water with poise, smoothly, no belly flops, no big splashes. Got to give them all the room they need to make that happen, and all the focus they need. I've noticed that as we approach the first dive, they go ahead and remind the room of the etiquette for diving. That being no flash photography, no loud conversations, keeping your movement to a minimum, not up and walking around. Now's a good time, actually, if you're at home watching. Now's a good time to get up and walk around, maybe grab a sandwich, grab a Coke and a smile, you know, as we arrange the pool for diving. But yes, this is an event where the girls require focus and quiet. Those girls being Lexi Dominguez from Hall High School, Shauna Gray from Newington High School, Kate Hines from Hall High School, and Miranda Parker from Newington High School. Just taking a look at the record here, set in 2020 by Zoe Baker. A record score of 255.10. That ain't bad. And down come the pinions as our officials and coaches work together, doing the limbo under the diving board there just to kind of clear it out for us. Much appreciated. As our judges get into place, they'll be scoring the dives. I'll be delivering those scores to our record-keeping table over on the right side of the pool. And I will be delivering those scores to you guys so we can all stay up to date with who's in the lead, who got what, who did what the judges think. Was that somersault summary enough? And the girls who will not be diving here lining the edge of the pool to witness and cheer on. Again, cheer on and encourage their teammates. Just a couple of warm-up dives there. It's a good time to take a minute to just thank the participants here, the swimmers and their dedication, coming to practice, you know, all the extra hair washing you got to do, get the chlorine out, all the extra time you've got to put in at the pool, and still fit your schoolwork in, and still fit your social life in. They still want to go to homecoming. They still want to go see the football game. The sacrifices that these girls make to follow their passion is admirable. Great job, ladies, as our judges scoot the teams down just a bit to give clearance for the divers. Thank you to the judges as well for taking their time out to do this. Thank you to the officials, the coaches, all the behind-the-scenes staff, the athletics department for both Newington and West Hartford. Very efficiently run, very well run. Thank the parents for putting up with the long hours, for paying the fees and buying the goggles and the swim caps and all of these things. Takes a village, right? Good thing West Hartford's full of villagers. And here comes our first dive. This is going to be Kate Hines from Hall High School. And the judges say 5, a 6, and a 5.5. A nice solid score there for Kate. I believe this will be Savannah Gray from Newington. All right, just confirming with the judges and the announcing table which dive she will be attempting. Here we go. And the results from the judges: 5, 5.5, 4.5. And this will be Lexi Dominguez. And let's see what the judges have to say about that. 4, 5, and a 4.5. Now here comes Miranda Parker from Newington High School. This will be her first dive. And to my untrained eye, that looked quite impressive. Let's see what the judges say. 6, 5.5, and a 6. I believe that's the highest scoring dive so far. Not by much, but a little. And here comes Kate Hines to attempt her next dive. The second from Kate. And the judges say 6, 6, and 5. Apologies. 6, 6.5, and 6. Bit of a discrepancy there for a second. It was 6, 6, and 6.5 for Kate Hines on her second dive. And here comes Shauna Gray for her second dive. And the judges say 6, 6, and 5. Really competitive diving here today. And here is Lexi Dominguez. A graceful dive there. And the judges? 7, 5.5, and a 6. That's the first 7 we've seen so far. Very nice. And here comes Miranda Parker. Not much prep time. She just jumped right on in there. And the judges, 6.5, 6, 4.5. And now we see Kate Hines returning to the diving board. And the results from the judges. A 6, 5.5, and a 6. Very competitive diving. All the girls packed right there, right in the middle of the pack with one another. No one really pulling away with it here. I believe this will be Miranda Parker. And what do the judges think? 4, 4.5, 3.5. And here comes Lexi Dominguez diving for the third time here. And as we progress through the diving section, the difficulty does increase with each dive. What do the judges think? Four and a half, 4.5, and a 5. Up and in she goes. And the judges? 5.5, bingo. All three judges agree. 5.5 for that dive. Here comes Kate Hines now for her fourth dive. And what do the judges think? Let's see. 5, 5, and 5. 5, bingo. Unanimous. And the judges' scores. 5, 6, 5.5 from the judges. And here comes Lexi Dominguez. attempting her next dive. As a hush falls over the pool, we allow her to focus. And let's see what the judges think. A 3, a 2.5, and a 2.5. As I said, the difficulty does increase as we progress. They attempt more and more ambitious dives. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But you gotta risk it for a biscuit sometimes. Five and a half, 5, 6.5. And as we look at the replay, I'm not sure if you can see it here on the replay, but to the naked eye, I got nervous there. She cut it really close to the diving board. She made it. She made it, and the scores reflected a solid dive. And here we see Kate Hines returning to the diving board. Let's see what she's got. She really got some air on that one. Let's see what the judges think. 4.5, 5.5, 4.5. Here comes Shauna Gray. She's in the water. Let's see what the scores are. Three fives, 5 bingo. The judges agree. And here's Lexi Dominguez attempting her next dive. In she goes. Let's see what the scores are. 4, bingo. Unanimous. 4 from all 3 judges. And here comes Miranda Parker for her 5th dive. Five and a half, 5.5, and a 6 for the 5th dive there from Miranda Parker. Moving right along, we're right back now to Kate Hines. Looking for, I believe, the 6th dive. I see a 4.5, 4.5, and a 5 from the judges on that. Again, all these girls right neck and neck scoring-wise. No real outliers. Everybody right there competitive with one another. That dive from Shauna Gray. What do the judges think? 4, 4.5, 4.5. Here comes Lexi Dominguez. I believe this is her final dive. And the judges. 4, 4.5, 3.5. There's Miranda Parker for her final dive. Let's see if she can finish strong here. What do the judges think? Five and a half, 6.5, and a 6. And that concludes the diving section. Event number 5, all wrapped up. Solid diving from all the girls there. Here's the thing about diving. It's not like the other events. You know, not that the other events don't require focus. There's a different type of focus for diving that you need. It's half ballet, half swimming, in a sense. You need grace, you need poise, you need balance, you need timing. You need body awareness, full body control. It's a difficult thing to dive well. Additionally, when there are only 4 divers, you don't really have much time between each of your dives to collect yourself, see what the competition has done, prepare yourself for your next dive, and execute. You've got maybe a turnaround time of, I don't know, a minute, 2 minutes max. And you've got to be right back on that board, ready to do another flip. And do it gracefully. So kudos to all 4 girls there for doing an excellent job. Very competitive between the 4 of them. I believe we only saw 1-7, and I believe we saw a 3.5 or a 3 at one point. But most scores right in there in the meaty part of the curve there, the 5s and the 6s. Very well done to all those girls as we get ready now for our 6th event. 6th event of 11. Only 1 heat on this event. This is going to be the 100-yard butterfly. The Hall record set in 2020, 50 seconds, or excuse me, 55.76 seconds. That's from Allison Mitchell. Just a few years ago, back in 2020, she set that for the Hall High School swim team, and it still stands 3 years later. Let's see if any of our swimmers today can take a run at that as we get the lanes reestablished. The pinions are back up so we can delineate between which lane is which. We can make sure that we account for every swimmer and their efforts. Tying off lane 1 down there is Kate, who we just saw diving. Kate Hines over there, putting in extra work. And some girls hopping in. Now the swimmers, after sitting for so long during the diving section, you know, they want to get warmed up again. They want to get their lungs used to the rhythmic breathing that you need to master to be an effective swimmer. The full body coordination, the legs, the arms, the head movement. Make sure you bring your mouth and nose just out of the water, just enough to grab some oxygen and then right back in. Enough to grab some air but not slow down. A lot of technique on display here. A lot of hours of practice coming to fruition here. As we get set up for this next event, I want to give a quick shout out to this platform, WHCI. We definitely bring you swimming. We definitely bring you football, soccer, field hockey. If you've checked out our YouTube channel, which if you're watching this right now, that's this. This is what you're looking at, the WHCI YouTube channel. If you look back through our history, you can see that we've brought you the football. We've brought you swimming. We had another meet just this past Saturday and the Tuesday before that as well. There's another scheduled for Friday. That'll be here as well. So we bring you all the sports, but we bring you lots of things from around the town of West Hartford. Just the other week, we brought you the Blueback Burger Bash. That was the first annual Blueback Burger Bash. We displayed that on WHCI. If you don't know what that was, you kind of missed out. It was $15 for all the burgers you want. West Hartford restaurants, local restaurants, such as Fleming's, World of Beer, Place to Be, Rosa Mexicano, they all showed up. They filled up Blueback Square with the smell of delicious grilled burgers, secret recipes. One restaurant was using quail egg on their burger. Another had I believe it was a red onion confit. It was nuts out there. One place had what we dubbed the Triple B burger. It was a barbecue bacon brisket burger. The Triple B burger. It was delicious. And all of the proceeds from that event went straight to Connecticut Food Share, because that's what we do in West Hartford. We help ourselves and we help others in the process. Why can't everyone win? You can in West Hartford. And it was a wonderful time. So we bring you things like that. If you can't make it there yourself, you celebrate West Hartford's, your Memorial Day parades. You know, if you can't make it there yourself for some reason, we bring it to you. You can watch it on your phone at the airport. You can watch it at Grandma's house down in Florida. It's there for you. Not just sports, not just town events, but also graduations. Hall and Connard graduation, displayed on WHCI. Promotion ceremonies from the middle schools and elementary schools around town. They're on WHCI. Town council meetings, Board of Ed meetings on WHCI. Don't forget original programming as well. Carolyn Talks TV, Two Guys and a Lot of Wine, Champion Chinese with Pepe. You can learn Chinese from WHCI. You can become a wine sommelier from watching WHCI. Not to mention, if you've got a talent or you'd like to acquire a skill, you're a West Hartford resident, you can come on in and volunteer. You can learn to operate camera. You can learn to edit. If you've got an idea for a show, you can pitch that. We can try to put that together. We can put something together for you. We can work with you to create your idea and bring it into reality. That's the beauty of community-run television. And I get so many people coming to me just thankful that we do things like this, like the swim meet. You know, I mentioned Grandma down in Florida. That's a real thing. I didn't just make that up. I've had lots of people. Apparently there's a lot of grandmas down in Florida who like to watch their kids play soccer and swim and do football. And they can't come all the way up the coast for a swim meet, which is, I get that. That's understandable. Good thing you don't have to. YouTube reaches you. WHCI reaches you through YouTube. And you can check it out right down there. From across the country, from across the globe, WHCI reaches you. We bring Weehaw to the world. So if you haven't yet, subscribe. I've been talking about it at length. If I haven't convinced you, just subscribe. Just subscribe, take a look. I guarantee you'll find something you want to see there. You'll find something that interests you. School plays, Pops and Jazz. Hall High School puts on Pops and Jazz every year, and I've been there. It's a legitimate night out. You'd think you went to a Broadway musical. It's amazing what these kids can do. And we bring it straight to you. Subscribe, WHCI on YouTube. Check us out on Instagram as well. We're all over the place. All right, I've yammered on enough. It's event number 6. 100-yard butterfly. In lane 1, we've got Claire Colmo from Hall High School. Lane 2, Katie Holmes. She's from Newington. Lexi Dominguez is in lane 4, Hall High School. We just saw her diving. Thea DeWitt is in lane 5, and she's from Newington High School. Again, this is the 100-yard butterfly. The Hall record set in 2020 by Allison Mitchell is 55.76 seconds. All 4 of these girls here gunning for that record, seeing if they can break it, set a new one. And the top 2 times already clocking in. Lane 4, that's going to be Lexi Dominguez. Not only a great diver, but a great swimmer. Taking first place on that. Second place, lane 2, Claire Colmo. And third place, lane 5, Thea DeWitt. There again, Hall High School taking 2 of the top 3 spots. Well done, ladies. And we hurry along now to event number 7. That'll be the 100-yard freestyle. Lane 1 from Hall High, or excuse me, lane 2 from Hall High School, Jessica Verkerman. Morgan Kreidel, she's from Newington High School, in lane 3. Sophia Edelman in lane 4, Hall High School. Lane 5, Abby Anderson, she's from Newington. In lane 6, Tenzin Thubton from Hall High School. Lane 7, Megan Dunn from Newington. And lane 8, Sarah Scobo from Hall High School. The record for this one for Hall High School set back all the way back in 2010. 50.80 seconds. Excuse me, 51.80 seconds. And that was Jessie Ustajanakis. I never met that student. I'm not sure how to pronounce their last name. I hope I did it justice. And here we are, lane number 4, Sophia Edelman speeding down the pool. Not able to grab the record, but taking first place in lane 4. Second place in lane 2, we've got Jessica Verkerman and Morgan Kreidel from Newington High School in third place. So again, Hall High School taking 2 of the 3 top spots in event number 7, the 100-yard freestyle. Jessie, your record holds. Sorry about the last name pronunciation. So this next event is a long one. It's a freestyle, but it's 500 yards. This one is a long haul. Multiple minutes for this one. The record set in 2022, just last year. Again, Megan Tiernan. That's a swimming family, that Tiernan family. They're great in the water, evidently, setting all the Hall records. Megan was able to do that last year. She was able to do 500 yards in 4 minutes, 55.13 seconds. That's pretty speedy. They're in the water. And initially, it looks like lane 6 out to a slight lead over lane 4. That being Miriam Ewell and Gwen Bai, both of Hall High School. Following them up, looks like lane 2, Hannah Fink, also Hall High School. 500 yards on this one. 25 yards from end to end. So it's that from one end to the other 20 times. Roughly. Pardon my math if I'm off. I never claimed to be a mathematician. And here we are about a minute and a half into this race. It looks like lane 5, if I'm not mistaken, is doing quite well. Lane 6 ahead of her, though. Lane 6, Miriam Ewell, holding a substantial lead there. This one much less of a sprint than any of the other races. The next longest one, oh, excuse me, there are 12 events. I've been saying there are 11, there's 12. We got a bonus event. I didn't even see it. But this one, being one of the longer ones, not a relay. Every girl in the pool has to swim the entire 500 yards. Whereas I was going to compare it to the 12th event, the girls' 400-yard relay. That's a relay, only 400 yards. It's shorter and less swimming for each individual. That's the next longest event in terms of endurance. So this one you've got to be a strong swimmer. Both teams putting forth their best foot here. Put their best foot forward. Who's got the cardiovascular strength to make it up and down the pool 20 times? And most of us just swimming for leisure. These girls swimming for sport. It's a different activity when it's a race, for sure. I don't know if I'd be able to compete. I don't think they allow water wings. That's probably what I would need to keep up with these girls. Water wings and a set of flippers, perhaps, maybe even a snorkel. And the official there at the far end of the pool signaling to the girls that we're heading to the end. We're closing in on the wrap-up of this event. So the Hall record, 4 minutes and 55.13 seconds. Looks like that's going to stand as we've already crossed the 5-minute mark. Megan Tiernan's record from a year ago holds. And so we've got our first swimmer in, lane 6. It's going to be Miriam Ewell taking first place. Let's see who's our next swimmer going to be. There's lane 4 clocking in, Gwen Bai. The rest of the field fighting for third. Who's it going to be? Let's see. Looks like it might be lane 5. No, lane 2. Lane 2 able to just squeak it by there. Lane 2, Hannah Fink. So 6, 4, and 2 are the lanes, all Hall High School lanes. Miriam Ewell, Gwen Bai, and Hannah Fink taking the top 3 spots there. Great job, ladies. Anna Bielzaka and Avery Atkinson now wrapping it up, seeing who's going to take 4th. It looks like lane 5 taking 4th place, Avery Atkinson there. As Anna finishing up her final lap. Gotta love the heart. You finish what you start. I love it. You finish what you start. Very good, Anna. Everyone around the edges of the pool cheering her on. And there it is. And this one's done. Hall High School coming out on top on that one. Taking all 3 of the top spots. Well done. Well done, ladies. And that's the first 8 events of 12, not 11, pardon me. 8 of 12 in the books. Hall High School doing quite well. Newington High School hanging right with them, though. By no means a blowout. The next event, event number 9. This one will be a relay. The girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. The Hall record was set back in 2012. It was 1 minute and 38.84 seconds. Let's see if any of these teams can match up to that. In lane 2, we've got Marley Bloom, Liliana Kostyshek, Sarah Scobo, and Caitlin Curran from Hall High School. Lane 3, Morgan Kreidel, Lauren Vuong, Megan Dunn, and Anna Bielzinska. They're in lane 3. Lane 4, Hall High School, Sophia Fiskwald, Julie Levy, Claire Colmo, and Tenzin Thubton. Hall High School. From Newington High School in lane 5, Abby Anderson, Shauna Gray, Sophia Napuli, and Avery Atkinson. Lane 6, Hall High School, Jessica Verkerman, Yaren Kaya, Gwen Bai, and Hannah Fink. Lane 8, Mindy Zhao, Lexi Dominguez, Sophia Edelman, and Miriam Ewell. Hall High School. So this being a Hall-heavy event here, taking lanes 2, 4, 6, and 8. Hall High School stands a great chance, just based on numbers alone. The odds are in our favor. It looks like all lanes now on their 3rd of 4 swimmers in this relay, if I am not mistaken. This again, the 200-yard freestyle relay. And here we go. We've got some times clocked in. In first place, lane 8, Hall High School, Mindy Zhao, Lexi Dominguez, Sophia Edelman, and Miriam Ewell. In second place, lane 5, Newington High School, Abby Anderson, Shauna Gray, Sophia Napoli, and Avery Atkinson. In third place, Hall High School, lane 6, Jessica Verkerman, Yaren Kaya, Gwen Bai, and Hannah Fink. And Hall High School doing a great job of taking those top 3 spots in most events, at least 2 of them, most of the time. Holding their own here in this swim meet is Hall High School against the tenacious Newington High School swim team. Here we are, the 10th event. Now they're doing the backstroke, 100-yard backstroke. The record set in 2021 by Jackie Fox. That record is 56.75 seconds. And we're going to see if in lane 2, Fiona Power, in lane 3, Thea DeWitt, in lane 4, Claire Nordquist, and in lane 5, Abby Anderson. We're going to see if any of them can come close. As they backstroke their way up, and then back down, and then back up again, and then once more back down. 100 yards. Parents shouting, "Go, go, go," encouraging their girls. Backstroke like you've never backstroked before. Already, lane 4, coming in first place. Not able to break that record. Lane 4, that's going to be Claire Nordquist of Hall High School in first place. In second place, Abby Anderson from Newington. And in third place, lane 3, Thea DeWitt from Newington. So Newington finally now taking 2 of the top spots, outdoing Hall in this one event. We still got first, though. Now we head to the 11th event, the 100-yard breaststroke. In lane 2, we've got Katie Shaletsky from Hall High School. And lane 3, Lauren Vuong, she's from Newington. Alyssa Pascars from Hall High School in lane 4. Sophia Napoli in lane 5 from Newington. And Ziggy Edney in lane 6 from Hall High School. They're all gunning for the record here. Mindy Zhao last year set a record of 1 minute and 8.03 seconds. Quite quick. If you know anything about the breaststroke, it's not the fastest swimming technique. So to do it that quickly, up and down the pool, no small feat, no easy task. And the top 3 all checking in less than a second after the one in front of them. Lane 5 in first place. Lane 6 less than a second behind them, and lane 2 less than a second behind them. Lane 5, that's going to be Sophia Napoli. Lane 6 in second place, that's going to be Ziggy Edney. And lane 2 in third place, Lauren Vuong. So now late in the meet, here comes Newington, starting to take those top 3 spots. Okay, and here we go for event number 12. 12 of 12. This is going to be the girls' 400-yard freestyle relay. The Hall record set in 2011, 3 minutes and 32.3 seconds. This one, another long haul, but fortunately for the girls, it's a relay, so not all on one girl's shoulders here. It's a team effort for sure. And in lane 2, we see Hall High School's team, Liliana Kościszek, Caitlin Curran, Marley Bloom, and Sarah Scobo. In lane 4, Hall High School again, Julie Levy, Tenzin Thubton, Sophia Fiskwald, and Yaren Kaya. And in lane 5, Newington, Katie Holmes, Megan Dunn, Shauna Gray, and Thea DeWitt. And the swimmers lining the edge of the pool, letting their voices be heard, shouting to their teammates. Go, go, she said. If you couldn't hear her, she's saying go. She's making sure her teammate can hear her under the water, beyond the splashes. Almost 3 minutes into this race. Almost 3 minutes into this race, or just over 3 minutes now, as we start to see the final swimmers enter the water. As they take their positions. So we've just passed the point where the Hall record could be broken. That 2011 record will stand, as we are now closing in on a 4-minute race here. We're up to 3 minutes and 52 seconds. The record being 3 minutes and 32. And here we go. It looks like perhaps lane 4 in the lead. And it is neck and neck between lanes 4 and 5. As the pool is going absolutely nuts. I'm not even sure if you guys can hear me. The energy is at a fever pitch. Lane 5, lane 4, neck and neck. Hall versus Newington. Who's going to take it? It's going to be less than a second between them. Lane 5. Lane 5 takes it. Newington High School in first place Second place, Hall High School in lane 4. First place goes to Katie Holmes, Megan Dunn, Shauna Gray, and Thea DeWitt of Newington High School. Second place taken by Hall High School, Julie Levy, Tinson Thupton, Sophia Fiskwald, and Yaren Kaya. And we can hear the Hall High School fans, the swim team, chanting, "Let's go Hall," encouraging their final swimmer. Again, you finish what you start here in West Hartford. There's Sarah Scobo bringing us home here. And that'll wrap us up. That is the final, the 12th of 12. That was the 12th of 12 events. A wonderful swim meet, a lot of athleticism on display here. A lot of close races, particularly the diving. And a lot of the swimming events, Hall managing to take usually at least 2 of those 3 top spots, and in a few cases, I believe, taking all 3. But Newington not outdone, finishing strong in that 12th event. Seems like they came alive around event number 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and started really putting on a show here. But this one's in the books. As the teams retire to their separate sides of the pool, get some words of encouragement from their coaches, congratulate one another on a job well done. We want to thank everybody. We want to thank all the coaches. We want to thank the participants, the swimmers, Cornerstone Pool, and those who keep it clean and wonderful for events like this. We want to thank the town management, the athletic departments from both West Hartford and Newington, the parents, the teachers, the students, everybody who pitches in to make this a wonderful event for the kids. Great job, everyone. Well done, all of the athletes. And thank you for tuning in to WHCI's coverage of this event. We got more for you. Subscribe if you haven't already, and you can catch another swim meet coming this Friday. We've got, like I said, we've got football, basketball is starting up soon, gymnastics, wrestling. We've got it all here at WHCI. If you're into sports, if you want to watch your kid high school sports, you can do it here. Subscribe, WHCI on YouTube. Again, my name is Chris Prentice. Thank you for staying with us through this. Thank you for watching this swim meet. Thank you for supporting the kids in the town. We will see you at the next one. Have a great evening, everyone.